You need to tell the story about you running at the track. You already know
Yo,
what it
yo,
is.
Oh
yo.
god.
Dude,
All
I
right,
am totally gonna animate
look,
this story. I am totally gonna
look,
do that. This and the Walmart story have to be animated.
look.
Like,
Okay.
like
All right. Hey, did I ever tell you about when I spit on that one kid in gym class by accident?
What? You
Let me
do?
tell you. This is the funny thing about it. This is the funny thing about it. One day I was on the road with we were driving and we saw this kid. I'm like, damn, he looks familiar. He looks like some kid named Timothy that I spit on. He goes, what? I'm like, let me tell you the story. So it was gym class, and we ran like a mile every like Wednesday or whatever.
Yep.
And so I'm running the mile, and it's allergy season, so like I got a little backed up throat, you know. So like I was just running the track, and I was keeping at a good pace, so that like nobody could like really keep up with me. It's like I'm assuming nobody's to my sides at the current moment. It's like I like like I'm talking about like from the back of my throat, snot everywhere. Like I go to spit to my left side towards the grass because I'm like right next to the grass. But apparently this kid Timothy went onto the grass to get around me. And so when I went to spit into the grass, right on his eyeball. And look. This man stumbled before he fell. Like, this man stumbled for another 10 feet. And finally, after stumbling, he falls on the ground very animated, like.
Like you
And
do. Like
and I
you
went,
flop.
yeah, he flopped. And I was kind of concerned, like, damn, like, that looked like a hard fall.
That's a
But
fine.
obviously, I was like, yo, dang, bro, you good? Like, you just took a whole snot ball. So he's like, it burns. I was like, oh,
What?
yeah, like
There's some
this
allergies in
dude,
that shit, bro.
this dude's eye was burning. He said, but he goes, my eye, and I'm like, all right, look, relax. But he couldn't, like, he was like making a scene. So like, obviously, like the teacher has to like walk on over, like, yo, what's going on? And he goes, he's spit in my eye. He made it look a lot worse than it actually was. Like, obviously it was by accident. But the teacher looks at me like, you spit in his eye? I was like, bro, he got in my way. Like, so the teacher, starts escorting him to the bathroom, and I walk with him because I feel bad. And like at the same time that we're walking there, an administrator's walking by and sees the kid holding his eye. And he's like, "What happened?" And the kid's like, "My eye, ugh." And the administrator is kind of concerned, like, "Oh my god, like what the fuck is going on?" The kid goes to the bathroom, washes his eye out, in the end, he realizes it's not too much of a big deal. He just got snotted on. But he's all like, whatever. So I tell Hunter the whole story. Literally 5 minutes later, we get to Wawa's, and we stayed in the car to talk for a little bit. So it took maybe about another 10
Yeah,
minutes.
but
We get out the car, start heading to the door. I hold the door open for a guy. It looked like the same guy that we drove by that was walking. It was like a weird coincidence. And like
yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, you look familiar. What's your name? Timothy? He goes, yeah. I was like, oh. I like in my head, I'm instantly like, I snotted on you like 2 years ago. Like I'm like, dang, bro, you look familiar. I said, you had gym class in junior year with Miss Jenkins. He goes, yeah. I said, you remember that one kid that spit in your eye? He goes, yeah. What a fucking dick, right? Yeah. He was and I'm like catching up with him because I'm like, wow, it's kind of crazy to see this dude again. But
I'm
5 minutes later,
I'm sitting there
5 minutes,
dying
yeah,
because like we both know that it's
yeah, we
it's the
both know
guy,
it was him.
and I'm sitting there like I'm looking at Victor like, are you gonna tell him, or like what are you doing? You just sitting there talking with him like. That's the whole reason why we're sitting here is to like act like we're friends and then tell him that you fucked up and apologize, right? And Victor's looking at me like, should I tell him? And I'm looking at him. And we literally
Like
we stared at each other like the entire time that we were conversating.
5 minutes later, I did end up telling him. I'm like, you know the guy that spit in your eye was me, right? He goes, yeah, I figured you look kind of familiar. I was like, yeah, sorry about that.